I feel awful today, but I wanted to play more games, so here I am. Let's load up. Everything seems to be working okay today. Look, that was from 2020, so we won this one. So no, I haven't played it. I haven't played it anymore. See, we're still where we left off. You're still in a smaller resolution than me. Meh. Meh. Let's go see Oscar. Run! There he is. Let's let him down. Hello, Oscar.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Yep.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Why did you have
Okay,
it?
I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Do you know what I mean? Why did he have his own punch card? Unless Anna gave it back to him.
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Okay,
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
Nope.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
Sure you would.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Gonna go get your feet. This might take a few tries. I always get the feet wrong. And I should have gone and got the game so you could see the box, but run. I didn't think of that. Like I say, I'm not feeling so great, so. But I wanted to play more, and I couldn't play more without recording it, so. Here I am. Are we not able to run? There we go. Right. We put in the punch card. And it's the beigest. That one. That one. Boop. Might be the wrong colour. I think it's probably the right colour because we're getting the entire animation. There's some feet. Because I think if it's the wrong combination, it just goes to them dropping off the end of the assembly line. I might be wrong. Usually am. It's over here. It's this last one. There they are. I just like how she puts them in her jacket. I've done it again! I must... Oh, I'm tiny. Excuse me. There we go. Gotta stop clicking off screen. I haven't been able to figure out how to stop it. Feet. Feet for you.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed
Yay!
to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
Impressive. Yeah.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Are you
Where
going?
are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
I'm gonna be with you. Don't leave without me. Please. It would be funny if this was actually on a timer and you missed the train. Because we've all gone through that before, running for the train and we've just missed it. Pulling out of the station. You feel so silly. Alright, we'll just leave all this running. And we'll go to the train. Yes, I've got everything. Oh, I've got to get my tickets. Then I've got to go stamp my tickets. Then I've got to come back. Don't click off. Don't click off. It's so pretty. But yeah, I would love a HD re-release of this. And I think a lot of people would, just because this is such an iconic game. This and Longest Journey, which I will be doing a playthrough of. But as its name suggests, it is very long. So we'll have to wait till I'm a little bit better. Run! Quicker! Why couldn't you go round behind the chairs? Go in there. I guess I gotta go talk to him, get my tickets, then go off get him stamped. I'm not going to go talk to the man on the platform, sweeping away. Hello, Oscar.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
She may not know
If you
it,
say
yes.
so. This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please.
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
And then I've got to wind the train. Don't click off screen. I'll go put the stuff over here first. And bloof. And the toy over there. And is my bag here already? I can't remember. Did Oscar already go and get my bag? No. Okay, we'll come and check that before we give him the ticket. Because my bag just appears, and I'm assuming he goes and gets it while I'm getting my ticket stamped. I'm off screen again. Oh, where's that going to put me? Oh. Nowhere. Just left me there. Okay. There he is.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Yes, I needed that confirming.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Ticket is valid for 1 person and should be presented to any official. Why has it already got hole punched in it? Present document stamped by recognized permitting authority. See, that's why we got to get it stamped.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
We've got to go back to the notary's office. Come on, run! Just heard a very strange noise. Run! Go! My pet stuff. Just note it down. Yeah, we need this little guy here on the table. Then we need this bit. Boop. And a stamp. Approve. Yeah. Go. Run. So we'll be leaving this area soon. I've still got to wind up the train. But if you think this game came out in 2002, right? It's still extremely well put together. I mean, back then there wasn't many of these games being done. Definitely not to this graphics capabilities. It looks so good still. My bag should be in the room now. I'll check that. I wonder if I can just go and wind it up without him having to be triggered to tell me to wind it up. I'll try. I'll cut it out if it's not able to be done. That's what I'm noting down. I'm noting down little times that I can cut out. To make it slightly shorter for you guys, because there's going to be a lot of running around. It's quicker than going up and over. Yes. Oop. Windy, 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 windy. Wind it back. Right, we've wound the train. Go check that our suitcase is in our room with our coat.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marston and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Crazy. Her job. Crazy. Not worth it. Men. I'm not talking to you yet. Haha!
No point weighing myself down.
I didn't want to weigh myself down. Where's my coat? There's my coat! So it's the little things that matter. I think I've got everything. Boop. Boop.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
I don't know why she acts like that, considering he didn't have to moan at me to get it.
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
I did everything before he had to ask, so I don't know why they acted like that. Probably because it's the only way that game has been programmed to be, well, best scene in the game. Okay.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp. Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Gotta go upset the man at the beach without clicking off the screen. Pick that up.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today then?
Today, well,
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
this is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barockstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly a station master either. This is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa.
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nest of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wings in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
I see.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that passed through this station?
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr.
Worth a
Station
try.
Master.
Welcome to...
Yep, that's enough. Going now. I don't think there's anything the other way for me to get yet. I should go and have a look at the train windy thing. That's what I should do. Because that's further up from my train. Sorry. Look. See the birdie? Come on. Fall down the steps. Quick. Look at those. Mammoths.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station.
That also
I've
looks
got
like
to find a way of getting the
big
train
wall.
up here.
Yep, see? That's all I needed. I just needed to trigger that bit. You'd think they would have rebuilt this for student housing or something.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
Okay. Why is she such an old granny getting up them steps?
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. Should I take the mammoth doll now? I don't know if I can. Oop.
I don't need that for the time being.
No, I can't take it yet. I have to wait until he asks to see it. The paleontology man. I forget his name. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? This train station, but it's a lot of steps. It's not very accessible for disabled people or people like me that can't do steps. Not at the moment. Come on, up! Look at that! So good. Bandstand. Another one of Hans's things. Saber-toothed tigeries. Up the steps. Where are you going? We're not going to talk to the student. He's just trying to pick you up anyway. Clonk. This guy, he wants to see the mammoth.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Didn't have to yell at him.
What is it? I'm not deaf, no.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia.
Music's up a bit loud, isn't it?
As soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Siberia. Ah, Siberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How
My
could
toe
I forget
clicked.
him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of, but put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. A few times we really did talk. It was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge,
There was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a Maut, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Well, I have such a doll.
Arriving in Bergstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to. I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Yeah, we'll skip back to the game. We needed to do that conversation because I've got to give him the toy mammoth. We get it back. But he does a talk on it and it's necessary for some reason. We got to go through here and get told off. Because our train hasn't moved. These people, they seem paid too much, I think. Look.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Where else was I gonna
Especially for a
go?
young lady.
You
Backwards?
see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the
Oh,
unknown.
praise the wall!
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Yeah.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The
Created
boy
an
was a
argument.
little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What
He's
about
so
the
jealous.
bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want
Oh,
with
it's
Hans
the inn
Vorarlberg,
man.
miss? Are you a member of his
The
family?
man at
No,
Valentine.
no, not at all.
It's the same voice.
I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Okay.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely.
It was a bit
My
creepy,
client
wasn't
wants to
it?
buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
I'm already a lawyer. Stop it. Help.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
That was
We
you,
cannot
mate.
constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
Okay. I'll go.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at...
Already?
Tea time?
Thank you for...
Oh
And thank-
no, I can't disturb your tea time. Good day, sirs. Right, so we've got to go talk to the bargeman. Oh, wait, I want to go in here. This is the library. I think there's a book in the wall up here that I want to go and have a look through. I don't know why this was just in the correct place for me, but it was. Something about... Look, there's a mammothy thing. See the mammoth symbol? Something about mushrooms. Yep. Okay. I don't particularly know why I needed to look at that. Oh, I've clicked out of it again. I apologise. Let's go back in. Oh, I'm a tiny person! I'm a tiny person! On a bookshelf! Ah, it's always so out. There you go. I want to go down there. There's a book on a table I've got to read. That wasn't a spider, was it? Okay. Yeah, there's a book on the table I've got to read. This little purple one. I'll have that. Thank you. There's another mammothy symbol. See? Amazon. Amazon is actually another game. Benoit Socal. That he made. It was his first one, I think. It's the first one he worked on. Look, see, there's the cuckoo that we saw in the train station, and yeah, these berries, Forest Sauvignon, and it's made here at the station gardens. So I've got to go upset the station master about that. I've first got to talk to the bargemen because they might be able to pull the train. So much to do, so little time. I've got like 13 minutes in order to do all of this. I've also got to get the mammoth toy and give it to the bloke. Probably not going to get this done because I've also got to repair the bandstand. Oh, and phone calls.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Bergstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Lovely bloke. Yeah, I've still got to fix that bandstand, which I've got to get an egg for. We're going to go in the door down here. Down these steps. Because we got to go and barter with the bargemen. These people.
Hey there! On the...
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to her?
Yes.
It must be really...
Oh,
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Sure.
I haven't got long.
I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge? Lock closed. Barge blocked. But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
por que no? More money for that work.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money. Right. And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150. $150? I don't have that much. No money, no barge. Let me offer you 75. Nay, $125. Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more. Correct. You have barge for $100. Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money. I'll leave you to it.
Good.
Right, we gotta go get that money as well. See, everything's piling up. This last 10 minutes is gonna be really difficult. I've got so many different actions I've got to do. Go in this door down here. Yeah, see, the lock's down. We've got to bring the barge through and bring it up to the level we need it. Got to go over here and upset that man about the Sauvignon berries. Or do I have to talk to the rectors about that first? No. I'll upset the man first. Because I think he storms off. And then I've got to get the teddy bear. The mammoth bear. Plushie? You.
I'm so...
What can I do?
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bit
That
suspect.
stuff's from the Amazon.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
See?
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
Gotta go. Yes, out that way. I've got to go to the drain. Got to get the doll. I've got to go back to the science man. Give him the doll. Hello, dog. I have also got to start my dinner soon. Having a roast dinner. So I've got to start cooking that in a bit. I don't need to talk to you. I wanted the doll. Give me the doll. Yep. Put that in my jacket. Because everything goes in the jacket in this game. It's like Hermione's handbag. Infinite space. I think I've got to upset these birds. Because they won't let me up here. See? Right. Get upset by those birds. Go back. Go across the train. Go back up and over the bridgey thing. Go back to the science man. Go to the rectors. I've also got to find a mushroom somewhere, I think. Yeah. Him, we won't talk to again yet. Oh, wait. I think we've got to grill him some more.
Excuse me.
Can't you see?
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries. Not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none on here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated here in the famous Barokstadt University aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then don't believe everything you read in this.
I don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossil.
I won't just...
Welcome to...
He's dropping everyone in it now. He grows the berries, Science Man brews the wine, and then the rectors sell it. Nice little racket going on. You know, a little bit of cash under the table. And then we almost get killed in the next destination. But we need to go ask the rectors for money. So, yeah. I mean, it's a nice university. Definitely looks pretty. I don't think we're going to get this done in the next 5 minutes. I'm not that good. Right, I'm going to ask him about the Sauvignon berries first. He's a little bit more intelligent
Do
than the other
excuse
guy.
me, Professor. Professor,
Got
sorry
hiccups.
to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
You wouldn't know where the forest Sauvignon plants are kept in Barkstadt, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he will have a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here, and maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the university.
All right, thanks. I'll leave...
Sorry?
I've got to now give him the mammoth doll.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh my God, it's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
Science
This
people.
is incredible.
They get excited by
After
the strangest
all
things.
these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well,
Go for it.
actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Alright.
do you think so?
Obviously.
Do you guys want to go to a
Give me
lecture?
your telephone number and I will call you the moment
That's what
my
you signed
lecture
up for,
begins.
wasn't it? To watch this?
I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
Bye. Hair tickling my back. Right, now we've got to go upset the rectors. Oh no, let's go in here, find our mushroom and our little pincery things. Oh, and I think there's a cassette thingy that we need. This one? Is there anything else I need in here? No. Run around here. There's some pincery things that I need. I need this and I need this. Thank you. Right, I've now got to go upset the rectors.
Gentlemen, Forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem.
They are kept to one...
Nor trade.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Sneaky.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And it would be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues, would it not?
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care. And finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
We never said that. That's not what we said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So, we can't count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
Okay.
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves. A collegiate decision must be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
Get on with it.
Why not?
If it helps us get rid of that train.
My word, that is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid bandstand which honors the main university courtyard.
Yeah.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
Okay.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a...
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barockstadt, and it would appear that we have unfortunately...
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms.
I hope that I can show myself
Fix it.
worthy
Basically,
of your
all
faith
of
in
that
me,
was just
gentlemen.
fix it.
Well, my dear colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Here we are.
All right.
Thank you.
And
Another tea time? Really? Who'd have thunk? Oh. Jumped off the step there, did you see? Right. So I've got to go intimidate the station master to let me into the garden. Because I need the egg for fixing that, so I can't do that yet. Because I need the berries for the Amazon cuckoo? Is that its name?
Excuse me,
Can't you see? What?
you have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
Not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon thing.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
That's what I wanted. Need to go over the other side, so you get to see the other side now. I got an itch. I got an itch under the band.
There we are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors. And I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, miss.
I just wanted some berries. That was it. All of that running around just for some berries. So I can get an egg. Don't click off the screen. I'll have some of these. I need these for the birdies to let me up that ladder. In we go. These guys. Options. Return to game. Sorry, the music was up a little bit too loud. Berries for these guys to move them out the way. Because they're having some meeting there. Here you go. Berries. Apparently that's how I walk. Just a bit odd. Pigeon walk. Apparently I bob my head when I walk. My head's connected to my legs. I don't know. Don't know what else I could do about it. Need these for that. See? Cuckoo egg. I don't think the mother bird's going to be mistaken about which ones were hers. They were quite a lot bigger, weren't they? The cuckoo egg. I couldn't be up here. I don't like heights. Ooh, I want to finish this area before before I sign off, I guess, or I end the video. I don't know a technical term. I'm not used to this yet. Come on, just step down the steps. Damn it! Up there. So I've got to go and fix the bandstand. Hello?
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yeah?
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstandings. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barakstadt Sauvignon. Very good year. Let me know what you think.
I'm very touched. Thank you.
Good luck on your journey, lady.
Thank you.
Meat and a biscuit. I apologise if you can hear it. This is why we need the eggs, see? Set of scales. So I killed that bird in that egg for practically no reason. I could have put anything that was the right weight in there. There you go. There you go. Done. Gotta go collect my money. Gotta go bribe the bargeman. Gotta go do the lock puzzle. That one's hard. I'll probably cut it out until I've won.
Gentlemen, forgive me for...
A little...
Beat.
Nor...
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news. We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
Probably should have asked that first.
We agree to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
Okay. Money. Thank you.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
Don't worry, I'm leaving.
Here we are.
All right.
Thank you. And that
Tea time again. I want to at least move the train out of the station, and then I have to I've got to go cook my dinner. I have to go cook the dinner. I say as I continue playing. Sorry, that probably hurt your ears. Such beautiful music in this, isn't it? Gotta go give the money to the bargeman. It is picking up my voice, yeah. That would have been awful if I'd been playing for an hour and 17 minutes and I hadn't picked up anything I'd said. Dog's upset and I don't know why. Run. Give them the money.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
Been funny if I didn't reach the boat. Throw it in the water.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See, you are a real businesswoman. I'm not the only one around here. We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you. Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Ma, vad pensionsstol? Die kleine Madam.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput. Now
He broke
that
the
is
telephone.
annoying. What are you going to do next? We wait repairman. Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism. Take key. Sailor always need key for lock.
Okay. Give me key. Watch where it lands. Okay, there it is. That little line on
Okay,
that bit of
thanks.
moss. See the little line? There. Let's go do it. Oh, another phone call. Sleepy alive.
Hello?
Hey, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I thought it's fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
Okay, pretty far.
So good. If you could join us one day. Let's see. When is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
Right, at least someone was happy to chat to me. I want to go off this way. The lock controls are up here. I should just throw my telephone into the water. There's a birdie. Little fat birdie. Look at there he is. Right. Okay. We put this in here.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize. The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize. That looks broken.
Yeah, it would do. Alright. 2766. Can't use it here. Hang on, let me just note that number down because I'll never remember all of that. 27666742. Two, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 4, 2.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign.
2.
You want to lower the water level in the Barakstadt lock?
Yeah.
To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
Haha! It was the choices you put on the phone. And then it'll be 4-1 to raise it. Yes! I'd never figured that out before. I always want to have to go online. Are they coming? Or do I have to go talk to them? I've got to go tell them to bring their boat up, don't I? Surely they can see. Run. Just that little activity's put me out of breath.
Hey there! On the boat!
Gordon!
My husband!
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme!
What did your husband... You... Okay.
Yeah, you hurry up first. People. Surely they could see the lock open. They should have just sailed right in, not driven. Gotta go start dinner soon. Yeah, we'll just leave his key there. He doesn't need that again. I don't know why we don't give him back his key, but we never do. Maybe he comes and gets it, I don't know. Come on!
Hey there! Dob! What do we do now to...
Mademoiselle...
What did your husband... You attach chain to train and chain put train with...
Oh!
Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. I don't need it spelt out for me. Where's the end of the chain? Boop.
That's going to...
Yeah, I need this hook on that chain. How do I attach that? Ta-da-da! Done. It's amazing I stop in the right place. Like, directly in the right place as well. I think someone's gonna phone me. But I'm gonna leave this here. I will be doing another episode. We will get to that lecture about the Eucals and the mammoths and, you know, because we all want to learn something today. Right, see you next one. Bye.